did Marissa and I meet? That was a long time ago. I remember it was in 7th grade. She always says that we met in a CTE class, but we actually met one time when we walked into Miss Manuela's room when her and all of her friends would eat lunch there. I just saw her sitting there. I was like, hey, she's like really cute. I wish I didn't like Delaney, so I could like her. But anyway, that was how we met. Then she ended up in my class, and I was like, oh, good times. Our first official date, like, I have no idea. She once said it was Sadie's, and then, but I swear it was a time when we went on a date to Riverwoods and went up to Deer Creek and hung out there. So like, whichever one she says it is, I just listen to her, but sometimes it changes every day.
Tell us all the details about your first
Heck
kiss.
No.
Yes.
Heck no. Way too many details.
Tell us as many as you can remember.
Our first kiss, I had it all planned out, and it didn't go anything according to plan. So we were driving. The goal was to go kiss her up at Deer Creek, but that didn't happen. So we were driving along the romantic shore of Utah Lake, and just stopped somewhere. And I had it in my head that I was gonna kiss her. I had like the song like "Kiss the Girl" going through my head the whole time. It was intense. The only problem was that she was wearing my brother's jacket. That was kind of like messing with me. I can't kiss her in my brother's jacket. Gotta get it off. So anyway, we walked down this sketchy slope and into some sticks and weeds and stuff, real romantic like. And I don't know like what was said, but I just straight up told her that I wanted her to kiss me. And she was like, laughed at me and gave me a hug. I was like, okay, that's fine too. I guess we aren't there yet. And then she like pulled back from the hug, and I was like, no, I was serious. And so we like went for like this awkward kiss thing, and I'm surprised I didn't give the poor thing a bloody nose, because I just went for it. And she was like not going for it. And I'm like, wow, that was miserable. And then we kissed again. It was fantastic. It was wonderful.
Tell about the first "I love you." Who said it, and give the circumstances.
Oh, I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. I remember she would always tell me, I can't remember exactly what she used to say, but it was like she was treating me like her little brother. Like, oh, you're so cute, and I just love you so much. Like, no, I don't want you to love me like Will. So, I can't remember. I think, I'm pretty sure I was the one who said it first. I mean, that just doesn't seem like something Marissa would do. And then, yeah, I mean, that was a long time ago. You'll have to ask her for more details about that, but yep, I loved her.
What is your favorite thing about her?
Favorite thing? Like, in which way?
Both.
Like, there's only 2 ways?
Like, favorite thing in general and favorite physical aspect.
Good heck. My favorite thing in general is Marissa's just like a bubbly person. She's just always like so happy. Like if you talk to her about her bridges, oh my heck, she turns into like the cutest thing ever. Like gets this huge smile on her face and does weird little hand movements and everything. Anyway, that's what I love about her. She's so cute. She's so genuine too, and just like loves everyone and so nice to people. And then her physical attributes, she has a bunch of them. But I love her face. Ask me again on August 17th. We'll see then. But right now, her face.
When did you know you were going to marry her?
Like for sure, or like when did it first cross my mind?
Both.
So it first crossed my mind. Well, I knew for sure when we went to the temple and prayed about it, and I was like, okay, yeah, like I feel good about this. This is like a good thing. We need to do this. And like it's gonna go good places. But I first thought it a long time ago. Like, I think it would freak her out if she knew how long I wanted to marry her. But I remember now. It was when we used to go get snow cones, because I remember I used to always go get snow cones with Brinton. And it had happened before that, like, I always ended up stealing my buddy's girlfriends. And I was like, it was one day we went to go get a snow cone, and Brinton would always be like, oh my gosh, let's go get a snow cone from Marissa and everything. I was like, oh, you just want to, like, smooch up to her and stuff. And, it was terrible, because, like, we went up there, and she, like, peeked her little head out of her snow cone shack. She's like, yeah, guys. I was like, I'm exhausted. And I was like, wait, like, I'm gonna marry you. It was crazy, like, caught me super off guard. Never would have thought, like, in a million years that this little girl sticking her head out of a snow cone shack would have, like, that would have crossed my mind. I was like, I'm gonna steal Brinton's love and marry her. So that's how that happened.
And you did.
And I did.
What is something that she does that gets under your skin the most?
Gets under my skin?
Mm-hmm.
That she does? There's so many little things that you just, like, sweep them all under the rug because she's wonderful. And it's like, it's fine. It drives me crazy. I can't even think of anything. It gets under my skin. Oh, when she doesn't eat. Drives me nuts. I'm serious. There's times when she goes like 24 hours without eating. I'm like, how? I can't do this. Like, and I like have serious conversations. Like, Marissa, I need to eat. She's like, I'm gonna feed you so good. I'm like, but Marissa, I'm serious. Like, we need to eat. Like, you haven't eaten, I swear. And when you eat, it's like this much food. So anyway, I hate it when she doesn't eat. It drives me nuts.
What is something that you do that gets under her skin?
Like everything. I don't think. See, I just wonder sometimes, like, why she said yes. Cause it's like, why are you doing that? It drives her crazy when I chew in her ear. It drives her crazy when I make her play Pokemon for me. It drives her crazy when my brother touches her. It kind of drives me crazy too. There's just so many weird things that, like, she puts up with. Bless her heart. Wait, are we talking about what drives me crazy or what drives her crazy? What I do that drives her crazy, that's right.
Yes.
Oh, it drives her crazy when I work too much. That's what tips her off the edge. When I'm like, hey, like, I want to go framing after work, she loses her mind. And then she's gotten better at it, just kind of like accepting the fact that I'm gonna go work and she's still sad and everything. But that gets under her skin sometimes. So, poor thing.
What is her favorite thing that you cook?
We talked about this one. Sorry, I kind of spoiled the surprise there. I've actually, like, never really made anything nice for Marissa that I can think of. Like, I should probably do that, but I just always take her out to dinner. It's so much easier. You don't have to wash any dishes. And there's just always the food there. You just pay for it. It's fantastic. But we did talk about the one time I always used to take her home during lunch senior year and make her mac and cheese, not mac and cheese, but make, like, she always had sandwich and noodles. And I got crazy, like, was done with my sandwich and noodles and wanted mac and cheese one day, so I spent hours making this mac and cheese. And I was like, Marissa, look, I made you some mac and cheese. And she was like, no, I don't want any. I was like, you're gonna eat this. And she was like, no, I don't want any. I don't feel good. I was like, you're gonna eat this so you feel better, because this is gonna help you feel better. She's like, no, take it away. I was like, you're gonna eat this or you're gonna wear it. And so she wore it. And I dumped it on her. And it was during lunch, so she had to go back to school with mac and cheese all in her hair. It was fantastic. Oh, heck. Freaking Marissa. Won't even eat my food.
What is your favorite thing that she cooks?
See, this kind of gets back to the whole thing, like, Marissa doesn't eat. Like, she is a fantastic cook, but the times I get to taste her fantastic cooking are, like, very rare, few and far between. She made lasagna once that was fantastic. She made me eat mate. Disgusting.
What is that?
That's horrible. It's like some Argentine drink that her and her roommates or her and her companions are all obsessed with. That was bad. What else did she make? She makes... What did she make the other day? She made like this Parmesan chicken. It was way good. So yeah, she just needs to make it more often and like eat more often. I think is the main thing that we have to learn from this one, Marissa. Marissa's worst habit. I think her worst habit is being bossy. And I think we can all attest to that one. A time or two when Marissa has spoken what she thinks, and it has to be that way. But like sometimes she can like overdo a little bit. Most of the time it's fine, but like sometimes she goes a little crazy with her bossiness. But I mean, she's a sweetheart, and I mean she does it out of love and compassion, I'm sure. But she gets real bossy sometimes. So that's probably her worst habit.
What would she say is your worst habit?
Oh, this is another twofer. My worst habit. You don't know. Prepare me for that one. My worst habit? Speeding, biting my nails, fixing my hair, working too much. That's like what she drives her crazy. Probably like taking things too personally. My worst habit? I don't think I've like picked my nose or anything in front of her yet, so that's good. We've stayed away from that bad habit. Other than that, I mean, she'll just have to list off the rest of them to you, because I'm sure there's a bunch, but I mean, she's just sweet enough that she doesn't sit there and tell me what all my bad habits are, I guess, so that's probably a couple habits I should work on there. She's sexiest when... Oh, shoot. I don't know. Actually, like, see, I don't even know. Marissa's like too classy to do sexy things. Wouldn't you think so?
Yeah.
And she's gonna like call me out on it if I say that like I've checked her out before or something like that. She'll be like, oh, Joshua, be appropriate. But yeah, that happens a lot, so. Sexiest thing about Marissa, probably when she gets in like one of her tight-fitting dresses, and, like it does her hair and does all of her makeup. It's like all cute and pretty and everything. So that's pretty sexy, I guess. Missy, what's the funniest thing she says or does? She snored the other day. That was pretty funny. She always thinks she's really funny. Like, she'll say something and just start busting up laughing. And I'm like, yeah, that was a good one. But it's always like this. She's so funny. Oh, my heck. It's funny when she, like, imitates people. If you ever talk to her about her work and have her do, like, her worker imitations, that's pretty hilarious. She's also funny. See, I don't even know. Like, she's just a funny person, I guess. One of those funny people. She thinks she's really funny. That she does. But yeah, I think that's it.
What would she say is the funniest thing that you say or do?
The funniest? Shoot, I don't even know. This is like a serious thing we have to talk about. The funniest thing I say or do? She always just tells me I'm inappropriate when I try to be funny. I think I'm really funny though, so I get some bonus points there. I don't even think she thinks I'm funny.
At all.
Zero funny. How do I do?
What are you the most excited for about being married?
Moving away from here, far away, and not having to deal with anyone's crap. It's gonna be fantastic. Hands down, shortest answer on this video. Marissa, you're fantastic. You're wonderful. You're the most beautiful girl I've ever met. You have the most wonderful personality. You're the nicest person I've ever met. You're like the most thought-through person I've ever met. Thoughtful? Thought-through? I think you can say both of those things. I've never met anyone else who knows what they want out of life as much as you do. And I'm glad you've let me be part of that life. And I'm excited for you to be everything in my life as well. See, this is like all the stuff I tried to say when I proposed to you, but didn't really get it because someone was just all focused on the ring box in my hand. So I just want you to know that I'm way excited to marry you. I'm way excited to live forever with you, and to learn lots of things with you, and to go through lots of things with you, and to have like 10 kids with you, and to learn how to be everything we can be together. I just want you to know that I love you, and that I always will, that you make me happy, and that I've always wanted to make you as happy as you make me. I know that's a rough goal, but I think someday I might get halfway there. So I love you, Marissa, and I'm so stoked to marry you.